Hey there, Money Loop family. Don't forget to subscribe for smarter financial success. Let's dive into today's money strategy. What is a high-yield savings account? You ever check your savings account, hoping to see some decent growth, and then, you see it. A few cents. Maybe $1 if you're lucky. It's a letdown, right? But the really frustrating part is that while your money is just sitting there, it's actually losing its value, its purchasing power, every single day. So today, I'm going to show you a simple move you can make to have your savings grow up to 10 times faster, and you don't have to take on a single bit of extra risk to do it. The problem with your old school savings account? Alright, let's just rip the band-aid off. That savings account you have with the big, traditional bank down the street? It's probably not doing you any favors. The national average interest rate for one of those accounts is a tiny fraction of 1%. Right now, it's hovering around 0.38%. So what does that actually mean in real dollars? Well, if you have $10,000 in savings, you're earning about $38 in interest. For the whole year. That's maybe a couple of pizzas. But the real kicker is inflation. While your money is earning basically nothing, inflation is chipping away at what it can buy. If inflation is, say, 3%, your $10,000 just lost $300 in purchasing power. You're not just failing to get ahead, you're actively falling behind. You're basically giving the bank a free loan, and they aren't sharing any of the profits with you. The solution: the high-yield savings account. So, what's the solution? It's something called a high-yield savings account, or an HYSA for short. An HYSA is exactly what it sounds like. A savings account that pays you a much higher interest rate. Think of it like a normal savings account that's been hitting the gym. You're probably thinking, okay, what's the catch? It seems too good to be true. But the reason is actually really simple. They have lower costs. Most of the banks offering the best HYSAs are online only. They don't have to pay for thousands of physical bank branches and all the staff to run them. So, they pass those massive savings directly onto you as a higher interest rate. It's the same kind of account, just with a way better return. How much faster can your money actually grow? Asterisk. Let's go back to that $10,000 example. Instead of that sad 0.38% from your old account, a lot of HYSAs right now are offering rates anywhere from 4% to even over 5% APY. Let's just be conservative and say you find a good one with a 4.5% APY. That same $10,000 now earns you $450 in interest in just 1 year. We went from a couple of pizzas to a plane ticket. Now you're not just treading water. With rates like these, you can actually outpace inflation and start building real wealth. The difference is huge, and it's why making this one small change is one of the easiest financial wins you can get. But is it safe? Okay, this is probably the most important question, especially when we're talking about online banks that you might not have heard of before. Is your money safe? The answer is absolutely yes. High-yield savings accounts from reputable banks are FDIC insured, and accounts from credit unions are NCUA insured. This is the exact same insurance that covers your money at a giant national bank. It means your money is protected by the US government for up to $250,000 per depositor, per bank. There is zero additional risk. What are HYSAs actually good for? Asterisk. So what are these accounts actually good for? An HYSA isn't the account you use for your daily coffee run. It's a dedicated tool for saving. Its whole job is to keep your money safe while it grows. The number one use for an HYSA is to build up your emergency fund. That cushion of 3 to 6 months of living expenses you can tap into if you lose a job or have an unexpected bill. They're also perfect for any of your shorter-term savings goals. Saving for a down payment on a house? A new car? A wedding, or that big vacation you've been dreaming about? An HYSA will get you there a lot faster. It's the perfect place to park any cash that you know you're going to need in the next 1 to 5 years. How to pick the right HYSA for you? Picking the right HYSA for you is actually pretty simple. Here are the 3 main things to look for. First, and most obvious, is a competitive APY, or annual percentage yield. This is simply the number that tells you how much interest you'll earn in a year, so shop around for the best rate you can find. Second, you want an account with no fees. The best HYSAs don't have monthly maintenance fees or minimum balance requirements that will just eat away at your earnings. And third, check for accessibility. You want to make sure the bank has a user-friendly mobile app and lets you make easy, free electronic transfers to and from your main checking account. So, if this video helped clear things up, it would mean a lot if you hit that subscribe button for more simple money tips just like this one. To make it easy for you, I've dropped a link in the description to a list of some of the best high-yield savings accounts out there right now. And finally, I'd love to know what you're working towards. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's the number one thing you're saving for right now? Look, switching from a traditional savings account to a high-yield one is one of the easiest and most powerful financial moves you can make. It's low risk, it's flexible, and it finally makes your money start working for you, instead of the other way around. Stop letting your hard-earned savings just waste away. Seriously, take the 5 minutes it takes to open an HYSA and put your money on a path to actually grow, starting today. Thanks for watching Money Loop. If you found this helpful, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for weekly AI-powered money tips. Thumbs up, likes, speech balloon comments, bell subscriptions.